I want to thank our partners, MTN, Nirvana, Nile Special, for always standing with us. But I also want to thank the clubs that continue to invest money into these players, into the technical people that bring us the game that we so love, that continue to nurture the talent that we all celebrate. Both men and women clubs, they call them football investors. You're amazing. Without you, we can't have done this. And we look forward to making this a great moment, a great day for you today, but also for those that are watching us from home. And we'll pledge that 2024-2025 season will be much bigger than it is today. Let me once again.
Pay school fees using Airtel Money and you could win 100,000 Ugandan shillings every week. That's right, 100 winners every single
outfits of our amazing young women and men, the acts that we're gonna have, but most importantly, the amazing moments of the winners. To you all, thank you very much, and please do enjoy the moment. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming, and thank you for gracing this occasion.
A round of applause for Mr. KAMPALA, ladies and gentlemen. But before you go, Chairperson wants you to help me. We get the business started with you. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to tell that everybody who was nominated, you're all winners, but there are some that will walk home with a big prize. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get down to business. There are players that give all what it takes. They have the talent, resilience, hard work, and commitment. They have lifted the flag of Africa, Asia, Europe, name but a few. Ladies and gentlemen, the FUFA funds Uganda Foreign Player of the Year Award. Here are the nominees.
Fans Ugandan Foreign Best Player of the Year. The nominees are Bavis Mugabe, Anaforsis from Augusta, Cyprus. Elio Capodossi, SC Cittadella, Italy. Mukwala Stephen, Simba Sports Club, Tanzania. Rogers Mato, FK Verda, North Macedonia. Khalid Awicho, Younger SC, Tanzania.
And the winner is Rogers Mato.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. Unfortunately, Roger is not here with us, but allow me to welcome the CEO of FUFA, Mr. Edgar Watson, to receive the award. Okay, he has passed on the opportunity. But ladies and gentlemen, let us celebrate Rogers one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause. Congratulations for being our ambassador wherever you are, playing great football. Here we appreciate you in Uganda, courtesy of the fans. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you when we start business, we start it. Allow me, for the second award, invite Mr. Julius Ikwete, head of MTN Sports Department, to come and give out the next award. Mr. Julius Sikwete. All right. There he comes, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause. Thank you very much, MTN, and you're here representing MTN. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next award, the passion of football does not last for only the 90 minutes. The passion of football does not only last for 90 minutes. It is more than 90 minutes. It is always heard in the drums, the chants, the ambition, the words on the street, and the cheers we get in the stadium to motivate our players. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the next category.
Fans of the Year Award. The nominees are Uncle Money Group, Komodo Group, Team Dressers, Byaruhanga, Iranjiranji Group.
The word goes to Bilanjiranji Group.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Bilanjiranji Group. He cannot believe it. He cannot believe what he's just seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Bilanjiranji. Ladies and gentlemen, cheer him up. Let's go. There he goes. Congratulations, Bilanjiranji. He cannot believe it. He doesn't believe it. Thank you very much, Bilanjiranji. There we go. Congratulations one more time for scooping that award from the MTN FUFA Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, there he goes. Let's give him a round of applause one more time. And he receives a check there, ladies and gentlemen. Bilanjiranji is there. He cannot believe it. That's what football is all about: surprises, enjoyment, and fun. All right, DJ, some music as he leaves the stage. Excitement and fun, I'm telling you. Photo moments there. Celebrations as usual. All right, DJ. All right, DJ. You can celebrate for the entire year. I know him. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, for the next award, allow me to invite the manager, sponsorship, and events at MTN Uganda. That is John Paul Okwi, to come and give out the next event. A round of applause for John Paul Okwi, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for every game, there are voices behind them. The pens that record every moment. The cameras that capture the moments. And us who couldn't make it to the fields, we enjoy it in the living room. From the articles that makes us love football more. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our next category.
the MTN Media Personality of the Year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. The nominees are, can we have the video? Mugerwa Geoffrey, Salt Media. Nasali Catherine, FUFA TV.
The MTN Media Personality of the Year.
All right. Who will be crowned tonight as the media personality of the year?
Greetings to everyone. Were those all the nominees? I think there were more. But it's my honor to announce the winner of the MTN Media Personality of the Year. The female winner is let me tell you something about this award. And the winner is Catherine Nasali.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Also, DJ Mr. John Paul, you will also help us also award the male media personality of the year, who is also on your screens. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Nasali Catherine on stage. A round of applause, one for Nasali Catherine one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for keeping us updated, the fans and people at home. But also, ladies and gentlemen, also let us award the male media personality of the year, the MTN male media personality of the year.
The MTN Media Personality of the Year.
Congratulations to Catherine. And the male MTN Media Personality of the Year 2024. The award goes to Geoffrey Mugerwa.
Congratulations, Geoffrey! Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Geoffrey. Congratulations there, Mr. Geoffrey of Salt Media. Thank you very much for keeping Ugandans in check. I'm telling you, beautiful smiles on people who are winning tonight. And I know down there you're guessing who the winners are tonight, but smiles have already started coming on your way. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you I have 16 categories to give the awards, but Without wasting your time, allow me to welcome Ernest Raymond Sentongo, who is the Pepsi brand ambassador, to the stage and give the next award. Ladies and gentlemen, they work as a unit. They take the coach's instructions on the field. Sometimes the individual brilliance applies. Ladies and gentlemen, our next category, the FUFA best code of a particular year. Ladies and gentlemen, who is the winner? Let us see next. Ladies, step in. Mr. Sentongo, go ahead and reveal who it is.
Best Squad of a Particular Year Award. The nominees are Under 20 National Team 2021, the AFCON Under 20 finalists against Ghana. Under 17 National Team 2024, Under 17 Champions 2024. Uganda Cranes 2016 qualified for AFCON after 39 years.
Who is the winner for that particular category?
Best squad of a particular year goes to the under 17 national team.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the under 17. The SECAFA under 17 champions 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Congratulations, the under 17 team. Your hard work has paid off, ladies and gentlemen. They made us proud, and they will always remember. Thank you very much for that particular award. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome the FUFA CEO, Mr. Edgarson, to come on stage for the next award. DJ. Ladies and gentlemen, passion is always nurtured, talent is always discovered, and football grows with the structures on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me, let Mr. Edgar tell us who the FUFA Member Associations Award will go to. The ladies kindly step in. Production.
FUFA's MA's Award. The nominees are FAU, UYFA, NEC FC,
and the FUFA Member Associations Award goes to, really? Futsal Association Uganda.
A round of applause, yes, ladies and gentlemen. They nurture passion, discover talent, and grow football at grassroots. Welcome our winners for this category. All right. Congratulations. Embracing football there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Mr. Edgar. Yeah, people are winning. And also you seated there, you're winning. I can assure you. Ladies and gentlemen, the big ones are still on the way to come. The best male player of the year and also the FUFA woman player of the year is still to come. Who do you think is going to win? You have your answers. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome on stage the legend himself. He was grabbing every ball that was being shot at him in the years when I was not born, but I saw. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Paul Sally, goalkeeper, Uganda Cranes, 1978, the team that took us to the finals. Welcome him on stage, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our next category.
Futsal Player of the Year. The nominees are Ilyas Omar Omran, Chisenyi Futsal Club; Tumwesije Farouk, Park Futsal Club; Joshua Aziku, Mengo Futsal Club;
the Futsal Player of the Year,
The nominees are
Ilian Omar Omran.
All right, there we go. Congratulations. There you go. There is the club chairman receiving it on their behalf. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Congratulations one more time. All right. Before we let you go, Mr. Sally, please, we want also to give the next award to the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, they take football to a place where others think it cannot be played. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our next category.
Beach Soccer Player of the Year. The nominees are Nkubi Brian, Uganda Royal Beach Soccer Club; Lule Paul, Kampala City Beach Soccer Club; Kasivante Edward, St. Lawrence University Beach Soccer Club;
Who will it be?
The Beach Soccer Player of the Year is Brian Nkubi.
Ladies and gentlemen, congrats, Brian. Wherever you are, thank you very much. And congratulations, Brian. Brian Nkubi there scooping the Beach Soccer Player of the Year award. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. Let us appreciate him, ladies and gentlemen. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Sally, for that. Still going strong with the FUFA, MTN FUFA Awards 2024. And ladies and gentlemen, these awards are for the year 2024. We didn't consider the year 2025. The year 2025 is coming on your way. So we still encourage you to work and put in more efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me welcome on stage the third FUFA Vice President, Honorable Nachiwala Chingi, to come and give the next part. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. There she comes. All right. I must congratulate you. You're very smart than even the angels in heaven. All right, ladies and gentlemen. They put in a lot of efforts. They have a lot of years to come. The blood is still running very fast in their veins. The distances they cover cannot be imagined. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our next category.
Upcoming Talent Award. The nominees are Ogere James, Masaka Sunshine. Okello Richard, Bull FC. Jara Brain, KCC FC.
Who will it be?
And the winner is Bogele James.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. There you go. Young, talented. And the future still lies ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our young upcoming player. There we go. It's around. We can have someone get it for him. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the young talent. All right, you still have one more award to give out. Ladies and gentlemen, our next award. People think coaching women has a lot of mantle that comes on your way. The attitude. Okay, I will not say the other. Add back. The notes that you write on the message for the ladies to take it up. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our next category.
Women's Football Coach of the Year. The nominees are Isa Hassan, She Corporate FC. Ayub Khalifa Chinyinji, Kawempe Muslim Ladies FC. Anyao Frank, Amus College Women's FC.
And the winner is Chiyenji Ayubu Khalifa.
Congratulations, so there you go. Passing on tactics. Give notes to the ladies and gentlemen. the most tactical coach of the year 2024. There you go. Thank you very much, Honorable. I see you in the mood. Oh, I tell you to dance on my piano for these people. But thank you very much, Honorable. And thank you for awarding these people. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Honorable. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I told you we're celebrating talent, dedication, and contribution in this 7th edition of the FUFA, MTN FUFA Awards 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, we are celebrating the heroes, but inspiring the youngsters. I can see tensions all over. The ones who have not won are still thinking, am I going to win tonight? And others are saying, oh my God, it is fast. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on for the musical break as we enjoy Ivana, Nile Special, and enjoy our MDs by posting what so far you have seen. I'll be back later, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, DJ.
Anyway, you want, and you will come and wait to do that. ananyowe mukama wange atutera nisenganda seyende angiriza omukama wa bunyoro Solomoni gafabusa omukama wa bunyoro kaniyatale ya bunyoro omukama wa bunyoro tende watata twendoha omukama kaniyatale ya bunyoro omukama wa bunyoro tende watata twendoha entale ya bunyoro lero kamahindula emitima abakulu mwaleka kibarume kwenkusinina mukama wange webale kulinda abantu bawe nokulinda ebyobuhangwa byaitu bibanje ebyobugaga byaitu tuyambe Solomoni gafabusa ebikuruma nabyo tubimanye tukwena muna ebikuruma bituruma bitusaliza abandi bitwita wolololololololo entale ya bunyoro wololololololo entale ya bunyoro wololololololo entale ya bunyoro angiriza omukama wa bunyoro Solomoni gafabusa omukama wa bunyoro kaniyatale ya bunyoro omukama wa bunyoro tende watata twendoha omukama wa bunyoro angiriza omukama wa bunyoro Solomoni gafabusa omukama wa bunyoro kaniyatale ya bunyoro omukama wa bunyoro tende watata twendoha walalala kasime abalisino lulimi lwaitu walalala simire muno abalisino lulimi lwomuka mwebale muno kutatuswaza nokutanagiriza olulimi lwomuka abazini bamazina genzarwa simire ntangirire kanukasindikire balidas abayeberwa obukama bwomuka kunagiriza obukama bwawe osana nagira omwana gozaire mbagambire kanyu balidas abayeberwa obukama bwanyu baministers ba MP abayeberwa obukama bwomuka kunagiriza obukama bwawe osana nagira omwana gozaire wololololololo mutaligamba tabagambire muteseza abantu bomuka tondeke bunyoro hamunehanga egunda karusika hangara nkobure nkole hukura nkobujogera bakakogere angiriza gutamba angiriza ntyanungi angiriza omwebingwa singo mwijukuru wakabalega akanyonya kabinge miti ari kuchumira mbaizindi kichwankuna ari kuchuza amazigandi muchuzo musayi ari kubaza kubindi munena yorulimi antataye kibira tatina bikonoka angiriza omukama wa bunyoro Solomoni gafabusa omukama wa bunyoro kaniyatale ya bunyoro omukama wa bunyoro tende watata twendoha omukama wa bunyoro angiriza omukama
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still with Udo from SERENA Hotel, and we are still in a commercial break. That's why you can hear some of the silence. That is happening right away at the MTN FUFA Awards, as they're awarding the 2024, and they're awarding them today on this day of the 30th of May 2025. I want to appreciate wherever you're watching from and wherever you're coming from. It's really, 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 really inspiring. From the command center, we are always set and ready to give you the broadcast. And this stream is proudly a copy all the way from the FUFA TV. So that means we credit them always. And we say, let us credit them. And we always have to say thank you to them. For those who are live, and I don't know where you're watching from, you can comment hi and where you are watching from. And we shall be in position to say hi to you, to shout on you, and say hi indeed from where you are. I don't know where you are watching from, but indeed we are still in a break and a short commercial break. And you have seen our own talent of the year, and you have really seen. I can see here some of those who are commenting. Agavanabs salute says, Agavanabs says salute. Thank you so much, Papa, for being on and for being on. I don't know whether you're watching from YouTube or Facebook, but I'm sure that's a YouTube. I can see here a one and only hi, I am Bad Mose. Can Bane is my superstar. That is Bad Mose 10 UG. Thank you so much, Bad Mose. And ladies and gentlemen, whether you're watching from YouTube or Facebook, we shall be in position to shout out your name or shout out you in this stream as we are saying hi to you, or in any other way forward, as we are right here from the command center, and we are giving you the latest update. I really want to appreciate for your patience, because it's not easy to be on up to that time in such a break and wait. Nabs Agaba says, I'm watching live from the YouTube. Thank you so much, Nabs. Indeed, I can see the YouTube logo with you right there. That means you're watching. If you're on line, you can shout to us and say hi to us, so that we can be positioned also to hear you as a comrade, as a friend. This one says, Tumuijukie Bruna Bills. Alan Okello, for the player of the year, is ready down there. And he says, for him is saying, Alan Okello, for the player of the year. And guess what? Of course, we shall be there, right there with that station. And this is the Bad Mose again. He says, Sylvia Kabane, footballer, Sentinel Girls. Sentinel Girls is a super star. Maybe right there. We shall be moving in like that, as you're saying. Sentinel, you have said what? Sylvia Kabane, footballer, Sentinel Girls is my superstar. Good. And we wish all the best for those who are on and for those who are watching from the other angle. And we shall be in position to say, I don't know whether the sound is back. Let me first get admin first mute up. Yeah, I think we are not yet back on air, and we shall be in position to wait, ladies and gentlemen, as we are in a small commercial break. We shall also be waiting for who will be coming up next. And after that, we shall also be continuing to give you the latest update. But for now, guess what? I'd like really to shout to everyone who is online and who is watching. Thank you so much for being a part of our own and part of those really making it happen than never before. It's not easy to spare pure data and be online really just to watch the next live broadcast. But for now, I will be dropping in a song all the way coming from one and only, that is who? That is from Planet Aaron. This one says, hello, greetings. I'm watching from the Lira city. Okello is the boy. These are really, really, really fans of Alan Okello. You can see on your screen right there, you'll should see that Ochot Okori, Achot Okori from Lira City says Okello is the boy. Really has really represented Lira and the Lango land. I'm sure it's the Lango land, really. That's it. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, as we are waiting for the break to be through and as we are waiting to come back, we should be patient to play a small songs. Let me going through the comments. Kato Andrew, I'm Kato Andrew watching from Fort Porto. Abana ba Mau, Kato Andrew, over from Kize Mwana wa Mau. Thank you so much, Andrew Kato, live from Fort Porto. Then this one says, Starboy Alan Okello, that is Tumwejukie Bruna Bears. Starboy Alan Okello. I really, nah. Okay, we shall be like that in such a term. And I can see the MC getting back on the stage, and I'm sure the break is getting done and we are getting back to the show. Let me do like this.
2024. I want to engage my audience a bit and see what are your thoughts on the remaining category. But here with me, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome Mr. Hussein to find for me people who think they are good at predictions and they tell us what they think on the remaining categories. You will ask the category you want and they will answer you. Over to you. Mr. Hussein.
This gentleman here, your name, and who do you think will be the male football player of the year?
Javi Sabunza, and I'll go with Alan Okello.
Okay, he says it's Alan Okello. Alan Okello, are you here? Okay, let's go for the female player of the year. I need to see guys who have watched a lot of women football. Let me try out. Let me try out this gentleman here. Who do you think will walk out with the biggest prize in Ugandan football at the MTN Awards? Your name?
Jeffrey Mugabe Jr., Sports Nation. Agnes Navkin.
Those are predictions. Thank you. Let me get one more person for male footballer of the year. Let me talk to Ruben here.
Dennis Omedi for male player of the year.
Didn't I say female player of the year?
You said male.
Okay, he says Dennis Omedi. Let me get one more. Dr. Apollo Ahimbisiwe. You're a doctor. You've had a lot of injuries. Let's hear from you. Who do you think is walking out with the female player of the year award?
Shamira Naluja.
Shamira Naluja. Big round of applause for Shamira Naluja. Can I have one more for each category? The president of Chitara Football Club is here. Are you already biased? Are you already biased?
I'm a married person.
Who do you think is walking out with the award for female player of the year?
thought you were asking male.
You're already biased. Let me find another person. I'm not giving you that chance. Let me go this corner here. See, there's a lady here, Hajat. Your name? Who do you think is walking out with the female footballer of the year award? Shamira is getting 100% votes. The final one now for the male footballer of the year. Kati weweka kasa. Kambuzo omusajja ono anagenda okuwangula ekirabo eky'abasajja olowooza ani ssebo amannya go gwani ne nikine mugiteekeko
Amanya ganze Kalema Muhammad.
ate nickname
Brother. Okero Alan.
So Blatter says it's Okelo. Over to you, Pade, please, for a continuation of words that we are going to say the best 11 female coming on stage. The next group you're going to see, the guys, the girls, the beautiful ladies that have showed us skill and tantalizing football. If you've not watched women football for the last 10 years, that FUFA has injected a lot of money in women football. These are the stars you're going to see on stage to be presented by Farida Bulega, also a former player and national team coach. Let's continue.
Mr. Hussein, when I was growing up, whenever a woman would kick a ball, they would be beaten, sentenced to 20 games of punishment. But now things have changed due to FUFA. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the next 4 categories to give the awards to. Starting with the first one, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Farida Bulenga, the former player and coach, to come and award the FUFA Female Best 11. And remember, each one of them will walk away with 500,000 Ugandan shillings. Welcoming Farida Bulenga, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Farida. All right, stand next to the microphone now. Who are the best 11 female players this season?
The female best 11. Daisy Nakaziro, Kampala Queens FC, Samali Nakachwa, Kawempe Muslims, Ladies Football Club, Jolie Kosinje, Kawempe Muslims, Ladies FC, Awuchi Kigongo, Uganda Matters, Raga Women's Football Club, Shakira Nankwanga, Kawempe Muslims, Ladies FC, and Kampala Queens Football Club, Fiona Nabudime, Kawempe Muslims, Ladies FC, Zaina Nandede, Kampala Queens FC, Shamira Naluja, Kampala Queens Football Club, Sylvia Kabene, Set Noah Girls FC, Agnes Nabukenya, Kawempe Muslims, Ladies FC, Reste Kobosobosi, Lady Dobbs FC.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the Female Best 11 2024. Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome the beautiful ladies on stage to receive their medals. And remember, each one of them walks home with 500,000 Ugandan shillings. Here we see waiting on the beautiful ladies, the best 11. Very beautiful, I'm telling you there. When you see them on pitch, you think they cannot dress smart like that when they're lying in the mud. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful FUFA Best 11 Female 2024. right. Mr. Hussein, you can join me.
The first lady picking up the word is the goalkeeper, Daisy Nakaziro, one of the finest in the league. A big round of applause for Daisy Nakaziro. And the tiniest you saw in green there is Kob Sawazi, dazzling and scoring goals with ease. Next to her is Shamira Naluja, the one they call the Tint Bay, playing for Kampala Queens Football Club. Shakira Nankwanga, I believe that is a success from two clubs, not so? The entire season, Kawempe and Kampala Queens. Next to her is Agnes Nabukenya. And then the lady in red is Zaina Nandede. Auchi Chigongo for Uganda Matters Rubaga Women Football Club. And Fiona Nabulime, former captain of Kawempe, now playing in Egypt. We have professional players. She's playing in Egypt. Coach Ayub, please join this team because you are voted as Women Football Coach of the Year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, remember that you girls are walking away with some Kamane, courtesy of MTN Now Special and Ivana, worth 500,000 Ugandan shillings. Photo moment, DJ, you can give us a little interlude as they have that photo moment.
Paddy.
Yes, sir.
Paddy, can you move closer to Coach Ayub? And I have a question for him.
Yes, Sam. Next to
Coach Ayub. DJ. Coach Ayub.
Yes, please.
Would that be a dream team for you as a coach? If given the opportunity, those are your players. Would that be a dream team? Just one answer, yes or no?
And why not?
Fantastic. And the players, get to the lady in red. The lady in red, Zaina Nandede. Yo, I have a question for you. You look elegant today, extremely smart.
Thank you.
Who would be your midfielder amongst those there? You're a winger. Who do you think would supply the balls to you perfectly?
Oh, both are good.
Who are those?
Fiona Nabrime.
And
Shamira Nalu.
And that is the best midfield in Ugandan women football. Thank you so much, ladies, and congratulations for the awards picked up tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause as the leaders leave the stage. DJ, some music. Go celebrating like winners, ladies and gentlemen. Go celebrating, ladies. Congratulations to the beautiful ladies there for putting in all the efforts and the notes, discipline that the coaches give you. Thank you very much, Farida Blenga, for honoring our invite and giving out the award. Now, Mr. Hussein, I would want you to join me on stage. Do you have questions for people, or I call you on stage?
I prefer to watch from the sidelines and destroy the opponents.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I believe the next award is for Male Football Coach of the Year. And to present that is, after 4 years of waiting, COVID times destroyed us so much, but one man was hired to do the job. Who do you think that is? Who do you think that is that took us back to AFCON? Kamodo Sebo. Ani yatuzayo mu AFCON enaku zino.
Yatuzayo. Ingini ya Magogo.
Okay, let's welcome Coach Paul Put on stage to present the Male Football Coach of the Year.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming Paul Pudon. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the next category, the intensity of football, the pressures from their bosses, from the opponents they play, and the leagues they participate in. Ladies and gentlemen, here is our next category.
Male Coach of the Year. The nominees are Senyondo Brian, Under 17 Head Coach. Mbalangu Hussein, NEC FC. Dusan Stojanovic, AC Villa.
Mr. Paul, are they all winners or you have one particular one? The mic is yours.
First of all, I want to thank all the coaches for the good job they did, but it can only be one, the best. And for tonight, it's a great honor for me to announce Senyondo Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, Senyondo Brian, Under 17 head coach, ladies and gentlemen.
Brian Senyondo. Brian, please, Steve, Brian, please. Brian, after that photo moment, move closer to the microphone, please. Brian won the Sekafa Under 17 regional title at Nachivo Stadium and also won the Stanbic Uganda Cup, beating NEC in the final. Brian, a lot of things are happening to you. How would you describe winning this beautiful award tonight?
It is massive to me personally, and I want to thank everyone involved in voting for presenting me this award. It means a lot for a young coach who is growing. I'm a bit emotional because I didn't expect it. But, you know, as coaches, we face a lot of negativity. But when you get someone who appreciates you, it pushes you forward and motivates you. And I'm motivated to do more. Maybe it is one of the many to come, or it is the last one. You know, you cannot come here every day because it's not a given that I have to be here, but I'm really appreciative for MTN for organizing this award, FUFA and the executive, plus the engineer, Honorable Moses Magogo. Clap for him because I believe he's coming in, give the younger generation of coaches a platform. Please allow me, we clap for him once again. With the 10 more terms, he will be 80 by then. So we would have exhausted all the wisdom he has for the game. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian Senyondo. Brian Senyondo is also taking the Uganda Under 17 to the World Cup in Qatar. The first men's football team
to qualify for the World Cup. Congratulations, Brian. Coach Paul Put, stay there because we have the best 11. The best 11. The coaches did their work. The media wrote about them. AC Villa won their first league title after 20 years. And by the way, the FUFA president is a Villa fan. You can imagine how we're suffering for 20 years. For 20 years. Ogambe yagwamu sebo, Villa. That is Paul Mukatabala. You haven't going to go to your paycheck at the end of the month. So let's have the category to be awarded tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your best male 11 of the year.
The male best 11. Sebalunyo Hannington, NEC FC. Atengere Geriga, NEC FC. Mwere Nicholas, Pool FC. Mokondane Hillary, Vipers SC. Odong Arnold, AC Villa. Sebagala Enoch, NEC FC. Semugari Jude, Chitara FC. Sechiganda Ronald, AC Villa. Alan Okello, Vipers SC. Dennis Omedi, Chitara FC. Kakande Jonah Patrick, AC Villa.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the male best 11 2024.
Sebalunyo, please, and group, can we move forward if you've been mentioned for this particular award? And each one of them will walk away with 500,000 Uganda shillings directly deposited onto their funds, MTN, via MTN Momo.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go, DJ.
Some give it up, some give it up, some give it up to our girls. 5 million and 40 naughty shorty. Baby girl, all my girls, all my girls. Thunderball say, well, on the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh, oh. Because the girl them broke out on the floor from you don't wanna work with performer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best 11. Coach Paul, you can award them. Maybe if Hussein, you have a question, you can prepare. But ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. You're the best 11 of 2024.
That is Sebalunyo, the goalkeeper. Then Atendele. And that is Jonah Kakande of AC Villa. And Alan Okello picks up his award from Uganda Cranes coach. Nicholas Mwere. And Odong. Ronald Sechiganda. And Enoch Sevagala, one of the finest midfielders in the Uganda Premier League, believe me. And Jude Semugenyi. And finally, the salute man, and that is Dennis Omedi. Now, all right. Thank you so much. Can you move just closer so that they can take a wonderful picture? I want to see how attentive people are. I want to see how.
For this season?
We are for 2024 awards, sir.
I can't go beyond Dennis Omedi's goal against CC.
And how many of you watched the goal of Chiza, She Maroons against Kawempe Muslim at the Ballet Ground? How many of you watched that goal? Look for it. FUFA TV cover that. Mr. Ibrahim, please.
Greetings from Now Special. And the award goes out to Dennis Omedi.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Dennis Omedi. Beautiful ball there.
Omedi is accompanied by his beautiful wife, and they say every strong man deserves a strong rib, not so? And every strong man deserves to score at least one wonderful goal. And Omedi's goal actually was nominated on the FIFA Postcards Goal of the Year, FIFA, the international level. That is Dennis Omedi.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Dennis Omedi.
Dennis Omedi, can you move closer to the microphone, please? Dennis Omedi. Dennis Omedi. I need a salute, sir. Thank you so much. Now, how did the people in Chitara, after that beautiful goal at Lugogo in the FUFA Super 8, welcome you? Okay, how many messages do you receive that night after the game?
Yeah, thank you so much. I really want to thank God for this wonderful opportunity. Talking about the messages I received.
Because the next category is going to be awarded by the FUFA president.
All right.
But we are building up now to the grand finale.
Right.
We don't just walk into a grand finale stage, not so. Let's try to engage now our special guest tonight. The FUFA president has told me $1,000 if anyone can guess who the FUFA presidential award winner would be tonight. You can make a wild guess. It can be a journalist, it can be a doctor, it can be an administrator. Let me first go to Mr. Ronnie Kalema, because you're always with the FUFA president. And if you get it right, you don't get the $1,000. Mr. Ronnie Kalema, FUFA Executive Committee member, who do you think the FUFA president is going to nominate and also announce the winner tonight?
Salongo Ronnie Kalema.
Let me get to our auditor. I think we are going for the assembly on 5th of July, not so? Are we safe? Mr. Edgar Watson is safe. and Julian Namuganga, they are safe. Who do you think, because you've served the game for so many years, who do you think that person could be? You could take your $1,000. Yes, just as Mugisha. Why would you deserve that award?
Oh, I've worked with him for a long time, and we have worked very well together. Yeah, and I'm loyal.
Well, thank you so much. I need two more. Let me try to find out from the people at the back here. Maybe I could go to Shafik Chigongo, the CEO of the Uganda Youth Football Association. Who do you think the president would be nominating and also awarding tonight?
Thank you so much. Personally, I would think that would go to Mr. Ali Mwebe for the work he has done in football development. Thank you.
Okay, now let's get ready for the next category, Paddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us together to welcome Honorable Moses Magogo Hasim to give away their next one. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the president. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is your honor now. If someone, as Hussein has announced, has won your bet, we shall know. The floor is yours, Honorable.
And the FUFA president will also make his speech for this event before announcing the winner of the FUFA Presidential Award. That has happened since 2015. But the FUFA president, it's your turn, please.
Thank you very much. That we are back with the awards. A dream we have held for a long time that we are back. With the award for us, you've seen the footballers here, this time not in the boots. Elegant and smart. Allow me also to congratulate all of you who have made it here. You are looking very elegant and smart. You need a very big round of applause for yourselves. Very, very smart. We're talking about football, which has transited times when we were not known to be in such places. We are here today at SERENA Hotel, awarding the best footballers who have performed on the pitches. That's the thing here. There are over 10,000 footballers in this country. But to step on this stage and we celebrate you being nominated, you're already a winner. For those who are going to win the prizes, it should be just a challenge that you should go back and work even harder to retain it. For those who may not win, it's again a challenge for you to go back and work harder and win next time round. We have organized these awards in May. It's a little bit unusual. Normally our awards at the end of the year. And I want to promise the football fraternity and the country that 2025 awards will be performances, maybe not even included amongst the nominations, But the guys who are doing the nominations, we are looking at the year 2024. I also want to mention that the way these awards have been done this time round, it has been 50% technocrats and then 50% voting by the public. Once again, I want to thank MTN for giving us a platform that has been very, very robust, very, very fair. The winners you see here are actually the winners that the voters have voted for and the technocrats have put forward. So let us celebrate them. And even the people who have been involved, if you look at the numbers of the voters, these are not the numbers that have always been involved in this voting. We are almost pushing to 100,000 voters who have been involved in this exercise. If we share the different votes that the different winners have actually obtained. And I think we are very proud. We hope that the next awards will even do better. The last time I was on stage talking about the FUFA awards that we did, I promised 3 things. That we would have the FUFA TV channel. I don't know whether you remember that. Today as we speak, we are live. As I'm speaking right now, we are live all over the world, not just only in Uganda, but all over the world, via our FUFA media app, but also via our YouTube channel. I also promised that we shall have the National Sports Act in place, for those who remember. And as we speak, we have the law. But finally, we have a team that is going to participate in the World Cup. For the first time, we are going to see Uganda versus France. We are going to see Uganda versus Chile. We are going to see Uganda versus Canada. It's just in November. Please come and support the boys. Football begins at this stage. If we get it right with the under 17, we shall get it right going forward. I want to thank everybody who has made it here. I want to thank everybody who has made it here, the participants, the players, the fans, the parents, our sponsors, but most importantly, my executive, my first vice president, my third vice president, my entire executive committee, that makes me who I am. These achievements we make them as a team, we get them as a team, but I also want to thank the players, those who are here and those who are not here, the coaches, those who are here and those who are not here, the referees who are always not celebrated, who do a very wonderful piece of work. The statistics we are talking about today to reward the winners are coming from the people who go onto the pitch, the referees, the coaches, and the players. Thank you so much, and I hope that by the end of this year, we'll be back here. I want to ask Martin if he confirms that we'll be back here by signing the check. Then we will be back here to celebrate the winners. Thank you so much. It is our game, it's our country.
FUFA President, we would like you now to give us a brief and the reasons why you came up with the FUFA Presidential Award and who the winner is tonight. Do we need to fly to bring the winner here, or he's just amongst us here? Thank you.
This is an award that is given out. It's a privilege given to me as the president. It's a privilege given to me as the president of FUFA to look at the different people who have made a contribution to the game of football, particularly in Uganda. Today's winner is a prolific goal scorer, an astute football administrator, a gifted instructor, and my mentor. The long story is that football in Uganda kissed the bottom. He saw it all, worked very hard to revamp it. I'm very sure that he was the architect of the return of normalcy and the development we talk about football in Uganda. He was instrumental for the FIFA goal project of the FUFA house construction. I remember in 2006, he carried a briefcase full of thousands of dollars to pay the moneylenders to whom FUFA house had been mortgaged. From the FIFA ban then, when government removed the administration of the late Dennis Obua, apparently for no reason, to the normalization committee, to the election of Dr. Mulindwa, to the construction of Onjeru Technical Center, to the recruiting, training, and graduating myself and my first vice president as FIFA administration instructors. He's remembered for the phrase, when you do, FIFA does. He has written a book called Protecting the Game, which is a must read for all football stakeholders. He was a striker for
Mr. Justice Mugisha, a beneficiary of education and football knowledge from the big man, Mr. Ashford Mamelodi. I am sure Leila will prepare a ticket for you to take that to Botswana. Sunday, the gentleman who has just joined, Sunday morning, was very, very, very close to Ashford Mamelodi because he used to drive him. And he knows how much he had in the briefcase. That's, you can see in the dress code of Sunday. Okay, thank you so much.
Mr. Ashford Mamelodi has sent a statement, and I will ask Mr. Mugisha, who has received it, to read it out for everybody to listen. You have the floor.
I will read it verbatim. He's saying that I'm humbled to receive this award from Engineer Honorable Moses Magogo, FUFA President, whom I had the privilege of mentoring as his FIFA instructor. It is humbling to see my mentee thrive in leadership. I'm proud to have contributed to FUFA's growth and stability as a FIFA development officer. Moreover, I'm thrilled with Uganda's football achievements under his leadership, both locally and across Africa. His vision and dedication are truly inspiring. Ashford Mamelodi.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for that beautiful message.
Mr. President, please stay up because the next award is the Female Player of the Year and Senior Manager, Brand and Communication at MTN, Mr. Martin Sebliva, representing the CEO of MTN, please join the FUFA President at the podium.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the ladies have given it all on the pitch, taking the instruction from the coaches, putting individual brilliance, working as a team, keeping the team cohesion, and making their coaches proud. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the nominees for the Best Female Player of the Year.
Female Player of the Year. The nominees are Agnes Nabukenya, Kawempe Muslim Ladies FC.
Goal of this season, Nabukenya. Shot! Oh!
Daisy Nakaziro, Kampala Queens FC.
To Kapene and takes a strike, but oh, that was a beautiful save from Daisy Nakaziro.
Kabu Shobozi Reste, Lady Dogs FC. Naluja Shamira, Kampala Queens FC.
At Kampala Queens, we are looking forward to working their magic through this young lady, Shamira Naluja.
Nandede Zaina, Kampala Queens FC.
Right from their deployments up front, Zaina Nandete, lovely strike.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is our read from bottom, the 3, and the 2 will be determined by the MTN CEO. This is how Uganda voted, ladies and gentlemen. In the 5th position, Daize Nakaziro, Kampala Queens FC. In the 4th position, ladies and gentlemen, Agnes Nabukenya, Kawempe Muslim FC. In the 3rd position, ladies and gentlemen, Naluja Shamira, Kampala Queens FC. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2 are not with me, and I don't know the winner. Oh my God, you can feel the tension in the room, the heat.
Mr. Martin Sebeliba, you can pull that microphone up a bit, adjust it. I trust your height. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The female player of the year 2024 is Nandede Zaina.
A round of applause for Nandede Zaina, ladies and gentlemen, Kampala Queens and Crescent Friends.
She's taking her time, and that's how Queens do act. Reste, Kobusobozi and Shamira Naluja join at the podium. Please, the 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, give some round of applause to the beautiful queen there.
And joining Nandede on stage, her mother is also here to support her daughter. Congratulations, Nandede. Please move closer.
All right. Remember, the winner goes home with a brand new car from MTN Uganda, now special, and Nirvana. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go, the beautiful Zaina and the mother. Congratulations one more time. The mother cannot stand the happiness, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Smiles all over, ladies and gentlemen.
Let the queen enjoy the moment.
I'm telling you. There we go. DJ, also the 3 that are remaining, please come along. The 4, you can also come along and get your medals here. The remaining who are nominees for this particular category, please join the winner on stage and receive also your medals from stage.
Nandede, I want you to move closer to the microphone, but before that, Mr. Martin Sebeliba would like to make some remarks about the awards representing the CEO of MTN. You can see that discussion. Shamira, Nandede, and now Kobusobozi. And Kobusobozi has been terrorizing defenses this whole season. And in 2024, it was tough for her. If you got a chance to watch them, And all these are national team players. The Crested Cranes, national senior team. National senior team. Each one of them gets a medal. Mr. Sebeliva, please.
First of all, I'll say Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. It has been good. I may not know what to say, just because I'm very happy about this, because I didn't expect this. But I'll thank FUFA for the opportunities they have given to us as girl child, ladies, to play soccer, because most of parents out there, they don't know if we girls play football. So big thanks goes to Engineer Honorable Moses Magogo for the opportunity. I'll thank my fans out there, my teammates, and the lovers of football. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now, Mr. Sebeliva.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Martin Sebeliva. I work with MTN Uganda, and we're very proud to be associated with this beautiful sport. We congratulate the footballing fraternity. A lot has been said about where this football journey started. And at MTN, we're proud and celebrate the potential this country holds, especially in the game of football. We've made it our priority to not only celebrate specific categories of football, but like you realize tonight, everyone who is involved in the game is being recognized. Not only the boys, but also the girls. We believe in the potential of both genders. We also want to thank the fans that pitch every so often to support this beautiful game. I'm glad that, you know, the fun is taking also center stage. And I want to congratulate all the fans that lead on this country in celebrating our beautiful sport. We'll continue supporting this sport. We'll continue supporting this game. And God knows the sky is not the limit. At MTN, we love to say that together we are unstoppable. And in this case, we want to say that together our football game is unstoppable. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for MTN Uganda.
Yes. Let me move closer to Nandede once again, because she made her speech. Now I have a question for her. I want to feel her pulse right now. I want to feel her pulse. And this is Titi. Echikopo chagaza chisebo.
Echikopo ndi manager.
Okay, Nandede. Did you ever dream about this?
Yeah, it was a dream.
The lady from Mombale says, yes, it was a dream. And her mom is here to support her. Let's get to the next category where I would request Mr. Justus Mugisha, Mr. William Blake, and Honorable Natural Achiji to step up to join the FUFA president, because the next category is classic. Honorable William Blake is the IOC board member. I think the other Ugandan who has been at that position is the late General Francis Nyangweso, if I remember my journalism right and facts. Mr. Justus Mugisha, you seem excited.
Very excited.
So how soon are you taking the award, the presidential award to Botswana? Move closer at the microphone. Mr. Justice Mugisha, come closer at the microphone.
I have already taken it.
Given the chance to vote male player of the year, who would you go for?
Aaron Okero.
William Blake, move forward. Who would you go for?
Okelo.
Honorable Nachuala Chienji, please move forward.
Alan Okello.
Alan Okello. The other two, I am not going for them because one is the FA president and the other is a sponsor, not so?
All right.
Let's move forward for who is who of the 5 nominated for the male player of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, the intensity of the game is always very high on the field. The coaches give the notes, but the mantle remains on an individual player. Working as a team, leading the cohesion of the team, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the nominees of the Best Male Player of the Year 2024.
Male Player of the Year. The nominees are Dennis Omedi, Chitara FC.
KCCA Football Club, Drew Joel Sarungaki. Well, now Chitara Football Club grab another economy. Numbers now flying forward in the Richardson. Samugabi George in the box. Control shot, football into the part of corners.
Sechiganda Ronald, AC Villa.
Shot coming low! Ronald Sechiganda! Scoring is very, very fast goal in the Star Times Uganda Premier League. And the head aspect is in. Finally in the back of the net by Ronald Sechiganda.
Kakande Jonah Patrick, AC Villa.
Kakande. On the box, Kakande. It's Jonah!
Jonah Patrick Kakande!
Patrick Jonah Kakande. Sweet, sweet 8th goal of the season. And that man on your screen, Jonah, has mixed it well.
So that's a really, really big talisman now for AC Villa that Patrick Kakande is standing out to beat.
Jude Semugabi, Chitara FC. Alan Okello, Vipers SC.
Vale, releasing Alan Okello to the cheers of the crowds and a dipping shot! Once in a lifetime, but those are the moments that Alan Okello is fun for. As we get into the showing walk, give him half a chance, give him an inch of space, allow him to cook, and the little magician will blow you away. Alan Okello puts Vipers in the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the beauty of Ugandan football and being on TV. 10 years ago, when you're organizing the awards, it would be difficult for you to capture every moment. But thanks to FUFA TV, we've got every moment captured.
All right.
I'm still on Nandede. The tension, even the FUFA president, you feel the tension.
Hey.
Feel the tension, Mr. President. Don't have to worry. Nandede, someone up there has promised a grand prize, grander than the one you're going to get if you're going to change to a yellow dress. Is that possible? Is that possible?
What a hard one.
Yeah, I can change to a yellow dress.
She can change. So she wants the car, the 1 million shillings, and the one for
All
buying a
right.
new dress in yellow. Let's have.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is how Uganda voted. In the 5th position is Jude Semugabi. In the 4th position, Uganda has voted Sechiganda Ronald.
Mr. Mgisha is clapping. I don't know. He said Okello.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rest.
Hold on, Patrick. I want the chairman, organizing committee, FUFA Awards to be up there because he must authenticate.
He
needs to authenticate the results.
He's dodging the hit.
Mr. Rogers Biamka, move up. You should feel the heat. Yes. The FUFA president, the pulse.
You don't know what is inside there. Even the president has not yet seen.
Did you mention number 5?
No.
Please.
I mentioned 5, 4. Now I'm going to number 3. All the people I have not mentioned have a chance to win that particular car parked in front of them. In the 3rd position, ladies and gentlemen, you see how these things are harder than the gun, eh? In the 3rd position, ladies and gentlemen, Uganda has voted Kakande Jonah Patrick. Ladies and gentlemen, my work stops here. I am also going on pressure now.
The FUFA president, are you ready?
The moment you have all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. President, just hold on. Let me ask Mario, which 2 players are left now on the list?
We have Alan Okero and Omedi.
And which province do they play for?
Lango, both of them play for Lango.
So we are guaranteed the trophy or the award is going to Lango, not so? Northern Uganda. So it's O versus, not so? It's Okello versus Omedi. Honorable Natural said Okello. Mr. Mugisha Okello. William Blake. And now the FUFA president. I'm just standing outside here. When you announce.
Why are you running?
FUFA president, please.
Mr. Hussein, can you also give us your prediction?
Mr. President, please.
Mr. President.
The MTN FUFA Awards 2024 Male Player of the Year. And the winner is
FUFA president, is that the right envelope? Please check.
Verify it.
Dennis Omedi.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dennis Omedi! A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
To be the best, number 1, nothing less. Lead me to my destiny.
Uganda has voted
waited patiently.
Dennis
I
Omedi.
have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up.
Stand up.
For the champions. For the champions. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. For the champions. For the champions. Stand up. For the champions. For the champions. Stand up. Stand up.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Dennis Omedi.
He's enjoying the moment.
It's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just like that's how it is. Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision.
Congratulations, Dennis Omedi. You are the FUFA Player of the Year 2024. He scored goals that left us excited He created history and wrote the moments with the cameras. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Dennis.
Birangi, thank you.
The fun will always be the fun. He celebrates every moment of football.
I would like Zaina Nanded also move forward, please, because we want to take that wonderful picture. You and male player of the year. For present, please, you can hand over that.
There you go, Dennis Omedi, ladies and gentlemen, player of the year 2024.
Mr. President, hold on, please. For present, hold on. Mr. Sebuliba, please join.
As this one is going on, all the rest of the players who are nominated, please come for your medals also, so that you can go home with your medals.
Okay, thank you. Nandede and Omedi, please. Nandede and Omedi. These are winners. One is a queen, and the other one is a king from Lango.
All right, there's our photo moments, ladies and gentlemen. All the male nominees, please. We have your medals also. Come along and you take them.
Okay, FUFA President, we need that photo moment. FUFA President, please. FUFA President, join this photo. Okay. Can we have number 2 and number 3 to move up also to receive
I already
their
called
medals?
them. I already called them. Please, with the interest of time, let us get close because we are coming to an end.
Jonah Patrick Kakande was such a dazzling star in the season that AC Villa won their 17th league title.
All right.
That is Ronald Sechigana manning the midfield. Those two players are just a joy to watch. A joy to watch.
Can they receive their medals? Can we have all the winners for tonight also step up on stage for the photo moments? All the winners, if you have won today, please step up for the photo moments. If you have won tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we would want you to step up with the interest of time.
Dennis Omedi. Can we have all the award winners tonight, please, to step forward for a group photo? Award winners, please. Award winners, please. Bobomanyo wangu de chirabo, birangi rangi, na wagenda waguru, gane chirabo cho. All award winners, please move forward. I request also, after the group photo of the award winners, we are here to hear from Dennis Omedi for his acceptance speech. Dennis Omedi, you can smile, but we need the word from you after that, please. Okay. The people up there are the reason why we came here tonight to celebrate it. Amidst us tonight also, we had former Express FC star striker, Fred Mukasa Gasso, Edward Kalonji, former national team captain, and Farouk Mia, after 40 years of waiting, scored that beautiful goal that took us to the AFCON. He's here with us. Chizitol Waga is here. Paul Mukatabala are here with us, and Hassan Waswa. Omedi, your acceptance speech, please. Come closer to this microphone here, please. Omedi, first, I want you to talk to I want you to connect to the people in Lango right now. Connect to them right now in your language.
Yes, mena machel, ami dunia dua pocha di tutual boruba, pi kita me utimo wa kede malo, pi na tinini, emi yu wakwo, otemi yu wandu chubeda me, yot kom tie konwa. Mara na duong tutual tie pi langi dushu, ame tia watching FUFA TV chani, na hajo ame, abelga kecha ame winye radio. Chwak kame wuni kere wuni konwa chalo tin langi, kede mara me wuni kere wuni konwa, weho, kanaro kena me wan woriye, uriye nyate hateha. Lego na attack tieni, utino tin langi dusha meti udong, amo bedo tuhu, na hajo ame po bedo tuhu, eto maro tuhu, akwa bani, ting umalo me wek lang, bed, ame tia bedo lo me Uganda kan. Pian kene na momot kita me jametia wot kere dushu, langi tati yuti chatek totual. Do lego ni kitoro ke kena me wuti unu kere, uting utino malo me wek, nungi chawa ber, me tingu nying lao, ke tingu nying lo Uganda malo. Apoy totual ba me diwugum.
Okay, big round of applause for Dennis Omedi. In summary, he says that he's very happy to be here and happy to connect with the people in Lira.
All right.
Now, in the famous language, English, please.
All right. I really want to thank the Almighty God so much for this wonderful opportunity. I'm really so privileged to be in this stage today. It has not been out of nothing but through hard work. Above all, I really want to thank MTN for this wonderful function. Next is I want to thank the Federation of Uganda Football Association under the stewardship of Engineer Moses Magogo and all the cabinets of the Federation. Next, I want to really thank the Uganda Cranes coach, that is Mr. Paul. He has really led us so far, and we are really making history happen. I can't leave you out. Not forgetting, I can call him Papa, Deo Kasozi. He picked me from Boma. When I was in big league, he trusted me in Chitara Football Club and gave me the platform to play up to this level. Papa, I'm so happy, so happy. Next, I cannot forget about Coach Brian Senyondo. May God bless you, Papa. I'm really so humbled. Because getting a player who has been playing big league, you give him the opportunity to play Super Division. In his first season, you trust him with all the responsibilities, and you gave him the command. And here I am today. May God continue blessing you. I don't want to forget about the CEO of Chitara Football Club, that is Joshua Atugonza. Wherever you are, greetings to you. Next is I really want to thank my madam so much. This is someone who has been behind me. In both good and bad times, during hard situations, this is someone who gives me the best advice and stands by my side. In this life, I can assure you, there is always ups and downs, but if you get someone who can really be by your side and bring out the best in you in the weakest time, you're good to go. And she's one of them. Thirdly, I really want to thank Uganda Prison Service. This is an institution which has given all the people who works in the service the time to execute their sports. Besides work, they give you the opportunity to do each and everything. That is why time again, whenever I score any goal, I always give Uganda Prison Service a very big salute. Right from the Commissioner General of Prisons up to all the staffs, even those ones who are at the training school. These are the people who have really made things work. I really want to thank all the fans of Chitara Football Club. I don't want to forget about them. You have seen these people in and out. Last season, they were with us in each and every single moment of the game. So a very big applause to all of them. Then all the football fans of this country, those who support the Uganda Cranes and those who support their different clubs in this country, may God really grant you the best in life. I don't want to forget about all the players, the ex-internationals who played for the national team, those ones who did their best and today they have retired. Please, may you take up all the glory that you people have shown. Then I don't want to forget about the ladies who have shown up. This time around, everything has changed, like the way people have seen. Really, it's a very big challenge, like the way people have all seen, because I personally am running a campaign where there is a kick-out period poverty. I have seen most of the girls are always standing out, others are being neglected, others are facing real challenges. There are others who cannot tell you the exact problems that they have, but today I can stand here and say each and every man who is outside there, you have to come out and make sure you support each and every single lady that you see there. They are there, but they cannot talk. They really have challenges. So let us get nearer to them, and the men as well. We need to get closer to these ladies and to these young girls, so that these are the future generation. These are the people who are going to produce the real stars of this country. So if we neglect them today, tomorrow we shall not have any bright future. Lastly, I really want to thank myself. I really want to thank myself so much. This has been a very, very big journey, a fight that only me can narrate. It has been a very hard journey for me up to where I am today. But I can assure everyone that persistence, discipline, and patience can take you very far. I want to promise everyone that I will still remain disciplined. I will still remain the person I am. When God lifts you up today, the only thing you have to do best is to humble yourself. I am here before you today to say thank you, each and everyone who has voted. Even those who have not voted for me, thank you so much. That is just briefly what I can say. May God bless you all.
Big round of applause to Nandete, Female Player of the Year, and Dennis Omedi. And by the way, stay put. Not Paul put, but stay put. We have the biggest of the surprises after those people clear.
All right.
Up there. Very
Ladies
much.
and gentlemen, one more time, a round of applause for all the winners.
Okay, I'll kindly ask the FUFA president and the team to come here. The winners, stay up there for a group photo. Thank you so much, FUFA president, Martin Sebuliva, Mr. Justice Mugisha, Honorable Natwala Chinji, William Blick, and the chairman, Rogers Yamkama. Let's first finish up that photo moment. And remember, we have the grand prizes outside there. Okay,
Yeah.
we need to witness that moment as well.
Capturing beautiful moments in football, ladies and gentlemen. The 2024 FUFA Award winners are here.
Okay, on stage, can we leave now Nandede and Omedi? Thank you so much.
I only need you in my heart, it's beating. You are the color that I'm bleeding.
Patrick.
I only miss you when I'm breathing. This ain't no ordinary feeling. You are the only thing that I believe in. I know you're coming back to me. I will be waiting here for you to
All right. And I think Nandede also need to stand alone so that Omedi will take his as well. Nandede alone. Please, a smile for the cameras. And I'll give you a microphone also to speak in Lugishu. Is that okay with you? Is okay? Okay, Pade, give her please a microphone. Pass it to her so that she could say something in Gishu. Please.
Okay, nabachesere kuba kubaisizana. Masina gasenga mugamanyire sinali design. Nasoka kwibaza batu bembaye. Basobole mabikunonda nga omusango singire mu mwaka. Era kenalekerawo nibaze batu ba Kampala Queens. Baberewo linase kwama mutandikwa paka sawazi. Yes, isobosere kuba nga mpangula. Ni bawagizi ba Kampala Queens, bawagizi bozaina Nandede. Mwesiza nambi baza. Mwanya le campaign ikenjibere musenene. Njibere muninani. So awadi imbere njibawe nyenye tumwanya la kumberawo. Batu bembale mbagana mara. Nibaza kuma yose. Mwanya la kumberawo. kumbeera manyala kumbeera kenibirira museze wesi basinga kutegeranga mu long sports from day one wambeerere era nibaza mabi nibazira ddala anibaza basambi ba Kampala Queens mwanyala kubawo ninase kupe support teba kubanga sosanga mpangula awadi era mwesa namanyala kweza kubawo ku mukolo ogwo era nga mwirayo naganisa lugendo lulayo.
And how many times do you find such confident young girls before such a crowd speaking to us?
Mr. Hussein,
that confidence.
I also got some words in Ulgisu. She said that she thanked FUFA very much for giving her a Subaru, but pledges not to join motorsport, but remain committed to football until she buys a Range Rover.
Okay, thank you so much. And Dennis Omendi, one photo moment for you alone, please, before you can walk. I know you said that you work together. A queen and a king have to move together.
I hope
the king of Ugandan football, 2024.
I hope Dennis's wife is okay with it working together. It's not the island. It's
No,
just
there's no problem. There's no problem.
There's no problem.
Football, you're protected under the 17 laws of the game.
Exactly.
Okay, can we have now our team lead Dennis Omendi and Zaina Nandede, the FUFA president, Mr. Sevliva, Rogers Vyamukama, please, to go to where the grand prize is. Meanwhile, like I told you, stay put. As the players receive their grand prizes, there's another grand entertainment coming up for us. And this is the time.
All right, as we wait for them to come back, ladies and gentlemen, allow me once again to thank the 2024 FUFA Award sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, MTN Uganda, always there with us. I remember when we were growing up, they used to call it Mama Tata Nanye, meaning we are one family. Ladies and gentlemen, MTN Uganda, thank you very much. And Nile Special Beer, always supporting the #1 fan of Ugandan football. And Nirvana, the water that is always on our fields to energize and refresh us. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ, for the beautiful moment as the king and the queen walk away to receive their grand prizes. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? As we crown the day, ladies and gentlemen, the FUFA, MTN FUFA 2024 Award. Here to close the event with a biggest performance from a big, legendary artist in Uganda, the king of music, always there to entertain us. Welcome with me, ladies and gentlemen, Jose Camilo. Bam, 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 bam. Show! Show! Bam, 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 bam. Show! Familiare! Biliare! Sema vipi! Tumeza na wewe watoto wanani. Sasa waliacho umesema umechoka na mimi. Where you people at? Iende wapi na nifanye nini? Watoto wanalia huko. Lakini soma mboni zangu. Wameweka raha mbele. Wewe unioni chuki. Hey! Umeniachia watoto. Mpaka wanalia huko nyumbani. Shop, shop, shop. Oh! Na umenitupa. Kwa manapiga yako. Hiyo kama ya chupa. Yeah, mimi ndiyo mpenzi. Usitupeti mimi sina mali. Hawa mapenzi wakona pesa nabo hawana mapenzi. Kwa milioni ya mpenzi. Usitupeti mimi sina mali. Hawa mabima wakona pesa. Aha, sema vipi? Kuna Swahili ndani ya nyumba. Unaelewa Kiswahili, tuendelee. Aha. Oh, na umenitupa. Ngoma napiga yako hiyo kama ya chupa. Sema mama mia, mama mia. Aha, mama bliki bliki, mama mia, mama mia, mama mia, mama mia, mama mia. Naumia ina naumia tena. Thank you so much. I'm taking a great honor to be here tonight. Thank you. Yeah, man. 20.
It's been a long
Sounded. Sure. Aha. See the balu balu baby. Now baby know it too. Achana balu balu da. Sema pipi. See the balu balu baby. Now baby know it too. Achana balu balu da. Sijawahi kufikiria tutatana, lakini tulipopendana ueleweki unaniumiza sana. Upendo gani nasubuhi baby, upendo gani upatikane hale, upendo gani unijabili baby, balu balu yeah. Upendo gani nasubuhi baby, upendo gani upatikane hale, upendo gani unijabili baby, kidogo naomba vidole tuwe achana balubalu dale sina balubalu baby natoka vidole tuwe achana balubalu dale yo 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 weka kutambulisha bata anayekupenda sana uso mimi na wewe tende wote tukae tule tunyojue wasikudanganye sina uwezo yaka mori sio mchezo ona sema I want to hear everybody wasikudanganye nino bona wewe tawazo sema amua balu sina balu baby naomba vidole tuwe achana balu dale nalelio sina balu baby naomba vidole tuwe achana balu dale. Community technology, community psychology, immuniology. Oh yes, oh you wonderful. Upendo wa kweli uche tuingie hapa kabisa nawe utaratibu pekee baby mimi na wewe tuwe watu wengine mimi na wewe bila hiyo baby mimi na wewe tunakujali mimi na wewe mimi na wewe tuwe watu wengine mimi na wewe bila hiyo baby nijali na mimi nitakujali baby Jesus sina balu baby naomba ninawe tuwe achana baru dale. Shut we're the champions anyway. We're the champions because all we are winners. We're the winners tonight. We're the winners tonight. Yeah man, straight. Everybody's a winner, right? But we have a winner. Hello. Yeah man, congratulations all the winners. Let me give this one to you. Pray. Let me see the winners. Let me see your trophies. Yeah. Hey. I got to sound it. I'll let you know. Show me the winners. Bam bam. I got to go. I'll let you go. Ladies. Kutaki chanchi na wale umeshindwa kubadilisha katika congrats baby nimevumilia sana everybody congratulations I got to go I let you go nimevumilia sana utaki chanchi na wale umeshindwa kubadilisha I got to go
I let you go.
Ete ya rusini, okidole, nilikupenda.
I'm sorry.
Utapata mwingine, don't you worry. Watoto tumezaa tunaweza. Tulipanga bila wewe. Lakini nini.
Unamchanganya
maisha wote wawili. Shida ni nyingi hatuja
msaada.
Haingekuwa hivyo unapenda upendi.
Unaumiza sana, unateseka. Na moyoni mimi nauma.
Nimeumia sana, utaki change na umeshindwa badilisha.
I got to go.
Akulike.
I let you go.
Unaniumiza sana. Ndio moyoni
mimi nauma. I got to go. I let you go. Sitaweza.
Na umeshindwa.
I got to go. I let you go.
Papa Penibo, anakula kama anakula pake zipo. Hii pesa unamini
nakutaka.
Unipendi
nakutaka.
We got to
Iseto.
Iseto. Love me baby, I will scratch your back. Scratch my back.
I will scratch your back.
Why do you want me to scratch yours if you don't scratch mine? You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Today.
Because we look at it to
everything you do, I'm saying, okay, fire don't hear. So no one I kula. Try to get that you have a cooler. Timo Gutu to go to the club, he got to the view. You will show that I'm on a you will show that. Yeah, you don't really want to talk about. He's actually wrong. What the kid is about to say? What kid's you away? Give me fire don't. Give me fire don't, man. I need your money don't. Give me like a Ronaldo. Crash my hand, baby. Wake the man.
I would not talk up.
Wake the man.
On the 18th year on.
Wake the man.
I would not talk up.
Ready. Chikwarero, yeah.
Chikwarero,
because Bible.
Chikwarero,
Bible.
Chikwarero,
because Bible.
Chikwarero,
Chikwadi,
Chikwarero,
because Bible.
Chikwarero,
because Sister, what you want to say? I'm saying, I'm going everything you do, I ain't gonna take a bite and say one of them myself. Crash my hand, everybody go. Wake the man.
I would not come.
Wake the man. Wake the man.
I would not come.
Wake the man.
I would not come.
Bino byabadele wana tubimbanga toli munene byabachi bino byabachi
Chikwarero, Chikwarero,
Toto Bible,
Chikwarero,
Chikwadi,
Chikwarero, Chikwarero,
Chikwadi baby,
Chikwarero,
Chikwanga,
Chikwarero,
Wangu bakwanga,
Chikwarero,
Nabapiba chimala,
Chikwarero,
Chikwadi,
Chikwarero.
Ikibamba sana wapi duruwe? Nazo baja mumpeo. Baja mumpeo, you know. For me, my speeches are through music. And just to let you know, if you don't know, my name is Joseph Chameleon. Round of applause for Joseph Chameleon, my dear friends. Thank you so much. And I'm made in Uganda, by the way. Bobkins is my friend. Blake will tell you. So many years ago, I was Uganda's special, and I'm still Uganda's special. Don't you ever worry about that. 20! Show me every possibility. And ask God, plenty of the opportunity. Show me the way. Round of applause for my brother on the deed. Show me the way. How you be better and be better. Nipate maisha mazuri. Sawa. Watoto wasome vizuri. Sawa. Wapate chakula nzuri. Sawa. Nani? Sawa. Nipate maisha mazuri. Sawa. Watoto wasome vizuri. Sawa. Wapate chakula nzuri. Sawa. Nani? Familioni oneni wale. Kuna waliobarikiwa na Mungu wale. Na wale wale. Wale wanana nini? Wale walimupa nini? Sote tunasoma nini? Show me the way. How you make your ability. Tell a kid to have plenty of the same opportunity. Show me the way. How you live better. Be better. Ipate maisha mazuri. Watoto wasome vizuri. Wapate chakula nzuri. Ipate maisha mazuri. Watoto wasome vizuri. Wapate chakula nzuri. Sasa kwa sababu tusabibi salva kili. Ona. Alo. Kuba. Sididi bom. Wapuka bazigido. Nibebyo byolima. Toteka mukamiro. Tote. One more time again for that too. Tote kamu. One more time melody. Kuna wale. Repeat wale. Hey, are you maintaining your ability? Bro, mama. Okay. Afrika yetu, tusaidie wetu. Watu ndio watu, na sisi ni watu. Wasisi magano betu, mkuu mule letu. Kuna mule letu, sogera ni ndo betu. Wale. Thank you so much, I love you. God bless you all. Pumpkins. All right, ladies and gentlemen, awarding the best female player of the year 2024. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, Zaira getting her car from Engineer Honorable Moses Magogo and the MTN CEO representative there. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause. Congratulations. There she enters her car. Beautiful moments there, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. And the mother has to sit. To every mother's watching us, this is an opportunity to let your daughter shine in sports. Beautiful moments there. DJ, some congratulation music as we congratulate our people. Thank you, MTN Uganda. Thank you, Now Special. Thank you, Nirvana. Football can make you drive. Ani ayagala lift lero bakutwaleko. There we go. Thank you, FUFA, for these wonderful awards, inspiring the young generation and celebrating the heroes. Balumye.
Celebrating the heroes, inspiring the young generation, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Photo moments there, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Congratulations, Zaina. Enjoy your ride, cutters of MTN Uganda. Awarding the male best player of the year 2024, ladies and gentlemen. Our guests of honor are going to award the best male player of the year, the FUFA, MTN FUFA 2024 awards. Dennis Omedi from Lango. Congratulations, Dennis Omedi, for winning this title.
I wanna let you know, our shamba, they got no money. I'm better than them. Blessing up, everyone. Yeah. I'm better than them. And I'm more than fire. Blessing up, everyone. Yeah. I'm not a liar. I tell a sin. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. From us here at Serena Hotel, Kampala, and FUFA, the Uganda FUFA House, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time in December, we meet for the 2025 awards. Thank you very much, Kibo and ATS, for this beautiful setup. The event champions, the event kings in Uganda. Make sure you reach for them for business. Very good stuff, good display setup, good sound. Ladies and gentlemen, from I wish you a good night.
No, take a put your pie, take a good sweet medication. Hear me a sheet again.
DJ Full by Full.
DJ Full by Full. Wakutugo kusinga band. Someone say Emigamichi. Manonya masini faseidi. Hakuna dawa, baby you're the only one dawa. Hakuna dawa, utali moyo gonuma.